Hello and welcome to my kitchen. I am Chef Jack, and tonight we've got a real artery clogger on the menu. It is a fried chicken with gravy and garlic mashed potatoes. This is a fantastic meal. We're going to get started with potatoes right over here. Alrighty, basically what we got here is 3 of these big bastard potatoes cut up in here and some water that just barely covers the potatoes. Alright, we're going to move that over here. Alrighty, then you take 15 cloves of garlic, slice these bad boys up like so, kind of cut them into quarters. Okay, we got those all cut up. Put them in to the potatoes. Potato water. Okay. Alright, you're going to stick that on the stove and put it on high. Cover that up. Cover that up until it's boiling. And when it's done boiling, we're going to take the lid off, reduce the heat, and then cook it for 20 minutes until they are fork tender. In the meanwhile, we're going to make the little cream sauce that goes in with the potatoes. And this is a 3/4 cup of heavy cream and 6 tablespoons of butter. Get all that in there. Alright, now you're going to put that on medium to medium-low. And we're going to boil this up and reduce it to 1/4 of its original volume. Meanwhile, over here, we're going to make the flour mixture for the chicken. We're going to start off with a good portion of flour here. So we get some pepper in there. This is all about personal preference here. Got some paprika. Paprika never hurt anybody. Just a couple of pinches of salt. We'll be seasoning throughout the process. You're going to want to mix that up. Some of you might want to use a spoon. Alright, now that we get that ready, set that aside. Now, we're going to take our 2 chicken breasts and we're going to dice those up. Set that aside. And we're going to cut these into bite-sized pieces. That's bite-sized, isn't it? Alrighty, now that we got our chicken diced up, bring our plate back. We are going to dredge the chicken in the flour mixture, just like so. Alrighty, we are done. Let's get that into the frying pan. Oh, just in time, look at this. The potatoes are boiling. So what we're going to do now, take the lid off. Ooh, that smells good. Smell that garlic. Now we're going to turn this down to medium. Okay. Looks like our heavy cream and butter are melting up nicely, so we're going to give that a little stir. Oh yeah. Get some oil going. Just lightly, cover the bottom of the pan like that. That's almost too much, but basically all we're doing is we're going to brown that chicken. Alrighty, this is reducing quite nicely. It's all bubbly. It's much thicker than it was. It's reduced down to about 1/4 of what it was. Alright, potatoes aren't quite done yet, so I'm just going to turn the heat off on this and wait for those potatoes. In the meantime, the oil seems to be nice and hot, so we're just going to throw our chicken on there. Try not to splash too much. 3rd-degree burns are no fun. Oh yeah, that looks great. Look at that. Alright, the most difficult thing about this whole meal is that you've got a lot of things going on at once, and you just want to make sure you don't screw anything up. Like, you don't want to burn your chicken while you're dealing with the potatoes, so there's a whole timing thing that happens here. Like, my little mashed potato sauce got done a little early, but it's not going to hurt anything. Alrighty, the chicken is just about ready to be... Yes, here we go. Alright, we're going to start the gravy now. Alright, what you need, if you remembered, you're supposed to save the flour from earlier, and just sprinkle some of that on top. Put some in there. This is going to be what our gravy is made out of. Take some of this milk and just pour in a bunch of milk. Just like that. That should be good. Alright, now you're going to want to stir that a little bit. This is also a perfect opportunity to season some more. More salt. Everything's better with flavor. Get some pepper. Get some good pepper going on in there. Yum. Try not to spill onto your hot plate here. Don't go wild with the stirring because it's going to get all over the place and it's going to make a giant mess, and you know how long it takes to scrape this shit off? Alright, it's been about 20-25 minutes since I put the potatoes on there. Perfect! And this gravy is just starting to get warm and boily. Alright, let's move these potatoes to the colander. Alright, just pour that into your colander in the sink. Alright, try to preserve as much of that garlic as possible. Alright. Wow, those are nice and tender. Right, dump that into a bowl. Grab that cream sauce that we made earlier. Pour that right on top. Alright. Now get yourself a mixer and go to town. Alright. Now we have yummy, delicious garlic mashed potatoes. Yeah. Look at that. Alright, let's turn the heat off on that and remove it from the heat. Oh dear, what happened there? Must have had an overflow. The final touch is to get yourself some chopped onions here. Get your mashed potatoes. Get a nice big scoop of mashed potatoes there. Oh, those are so good. Alright, throw some onions in there. I'll get the potato in there. And then just use that same spoon and pour. Get some of that chicken on top. Yes, get a lot of gravy on there. Love my gravy. Alrighty. Get some more of this on there. Don't know if I mentioned this before, but season frequently because it only gets better. Salt and pepper. And there you go. My family's famous fried chicken gravy and mashed potatoes. And for a little extra bonus, you might want to make yourself some biscuits and shove them in there too. It's really good. Alrighty, so that's how you make the fried chicken gravy and garlic mashed potatoes. This is heart-stoppingly good, comfort food at its finest. Next step is to just enjoy it. Oh God. It's like I'm a kid all over again. And those onions add a nice kick to it, a little crunchy kick. Join me next time if I don't have a heart attack, and we'll try to make something else equally delicious.